Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcoming you to episode 33. Well, I say welcoming you, even though it's like several minutes into the video by this point. But this is part 33 of our Pokemon LeafGreen Nuzlocke. So really quick, between the end of the grinding and now, I did do a couple of things, nothing too major here. You'll see that I did kind of organize my bag a little bit. I also bought a bunch more fresh water and lemonade just so I have a bunch on hand, as well as some status healings and stuff. Then I organized it all just by kind of how I like it. Hopefully it fits. I need to use up these vitamins at some point. I like to kind of save them for just before the Elite Four, so that I know that the team that I'm going in with is getting the best benefit out of them. And then just some random items at the bottom here. I actually need to move this one up. I just bought these antidotes earlier and put them right up here with the status healers. So that's that. What else did I do? I went back to the game corner actually, and I had our new team kind of emblazoned on our trainer card here, because it was still our old team with Kaimi, Nefitz, and Graffin on there. And I think kind of just to christen them into existence here as full-fledged party members, I want to do that. So there they are. That's our team right now. And yeah, I'm actually starting up here in Pewter City, which is the strangest place to start probably, because you might have seen in the grinding montage that I had to teach Cut back to Zamori in order to cut past the tree and access some trainers that I wanted to train against. And I got rid of Dig for it because I can just buy a Dig TM from Celadon, which I did, and I'm going to teach to him pretty soon here. But while I have Dig on him, I figured now would be a good time to do something that I've been meaning to do for a little while. That is to head up here, because there was a cut tree that we couldn't access before, because way back when we first came to Pewter City we didn't have cut. But now we can head back here and actually get kind of a nifty reward. I don't know which one of these guys is going to give it to me, but the secrets of space, the mysteries of Earth. There are so many things which we know so little. But that should spur us to study harder, not toss in the towel. The only thing you should toss, well, how about a seismic toss? That's random. This is not what I came here for. Seismic toss, I mean, it could be good. I don't think I want to give it to anyone, though. I was considering maybe Antiford, but what does he have right now? He has Rock Blast, he has Magnitude, he has... He has Strength, I know. What is his fourth move? I can't think of it for some reason. In that case, actually, let me check here what he actually has, because now I'm curious. Brick Break, that's right, okay. So yeah, I think he'll be good. I think all my Pokemon will be good. I could give it to Kirby, maybe. I don't know if Kirby can even learn Seismic Toss from this guy, just to get rid of Rest, but for the time being, actually... No, I'll save it in case I actually want to teach someone in the future. We have 2 fossils of prehistoric Pokemon on exhibit. Good to know. How about you? It looks like this guy might actually give it to me. Shh. Listen, I need to share a secret with someone. I think that this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokemon lab somewhere. And we get the old amber, which is basically just another fossil that we can revive once we get to Cinnabar Island. Now we have 2. I think we picked the Helix fossil earlier. You can't sneak in the back way. Nice try, kid. But no. Oh, whatever. Do you know what amber is? I'm gonna say no, just so you can humor me. Amber is actually sap, that gooey stuff that oozes from trees. The ancient sap fossilized over time to become rock-hard amber. Good to know. Got any mosquitoes trapped back here? At any rate, that's kind of all I wanted to do, because it's just another potential Pokemon that we can use, and Aerodactyl, who's the Pokemon that we get from that old amber, is a very, very good Pokemon. So if it comes down to that, we wouldn't be able to put him on the team right now because of he's a rock flying type, and that clashes with our typings. But it is something to consider, maybe, for the future. Alright, now let's go to the move deleter here. Cut the hell off of Zamori is all I'm saying. Which move should be forgotten? How about the worst move of all time? Cut? The worst HM maybe of all time? Probably not the worst HM of all time. There have been some pretty bad ones out there. And let's go back to our TM case over here. And I bought a TM, Dig TM between the grinding and now. And just teach it to him. There it is. Easy as that. We are all set to go. Now that I've run my errands, as it were, it's time to stop delaying the inevitable. We've got not one, but 2 gym leaders to face off against today. Oh boy. We're going to start with the first one in the proper order, provided I can make it through this maze with relative ease. I might stumble. Try to walk away and I stumble. Try not to hide it. I don't know the lyrics to that song fully. Let me try and just work my way around here. Is this right? It looks like this might be... That's it. There it is. We're at Koga now. Okay, so what do I want to do in preparation here? What is everyone holding? You have the charcoal. That's fine. Miracle Seed is fine. Actually, I mean, I'm probably not going to bring you in this battle anyway, so that should be okay. Smoke Ball. Can I do anything about the better than the Smoke Ball? What about berries? We have cherry berries, chesto berries, pecha berries, which will cure poison. That could be a thing worth considering. I don't have much else. Person berry in case of confusion. I guess I'll give him a pecha berry, just in case, because this is a poison type gym leader, so you can imagine poison might be a thing he does. We also have a Quick Claw user here, Mystic Water, and the Everstone, of course. So, I think that'll be good. Now, who do I want to lead with? There are a couple options here, because Antiford has Magnitude, so that could be good, but if he leads with Wheezing or something, then I'd be in a bit of a spot. I think I'm going to lead with Kevin here, because he has Psychic, which will be good, and if it's something that he's not good against, then I can Thunder Wave and switch out to whatever I need to. So I think that's the best option now. I would start with Kirby. Kirby might be the best option, but at the same time, I don't want Kirby to like run through this gym entirely, because on the off chance that he does get enough experience to hit level 44, that would be bad, really bad, because he's my best bet against Sabrina, and I need to be able to use him. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead with Kevin here. Go face the gym leader head on, and here we go. First gym battle in a long ass time. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall now show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom, sleep renders foes helpless, despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon. Here we go, squaring off against the ninja master. Koga, Leader Koga would like to battle, oh boy. Leading with coughing, okay, that's easily handled with a Psychic here. Level 37, not too bad. We should be able to actually just one-shot this thing, probably. Go, and we're faster, even, which is surprising for Kevin most of the time, but it is just a coughing. 5 levels lower. Starting off easy, I don't mind it. I mean, I might just end up running through this whole gym pretty easily. We got a Muck here now. Now, Muck is a little bit more of a concern, because he has high special defense. Psychic will not one-shot, not a non-stab Psychic from a Porygon, probably not best. So let's Thunder Wave, so we can get a little bit of an upper hand here. And he used Minimize. I am not happy about that. But you know what? I actually, that's something to consider. Because another thing I neglected to mention is that during the grinding montage, I'll show you here, Altiz learned a special move that I neglected to forget Quick Attack for. I got Haze, and what Haze does is it eliminated all stat changes among all Pokemon engaged in battle. So that would get rid of that of those minimizes. So that is an option here, but Altiz can't do too much to Muck at the same time. So I think for now, what do I want to do? You know, I think I am going to switch in Altiz. I'm going to switch in Altiz here. And I'm going to go for Haze, and then he'll probably... Oh, yeah, definitely going for Haze now. Okay. And then whatever he wants to do, he can do. So let's Haze. I should get rid of all his stat changes. That's a fucking awesome animation, by the way. I just loved it. Paralyzed. Okay, that's actually perfect. Now, this should give me an opportunity to switch into Antiford, who, with Magnitude, should be able to do a huge number to Muck. Acid Armor might put a dent in that. Minimize. Ugh.
I mean, I'm in a better spot than I would have been if I just switched in straight with hand to forward, so let's go ahead. Magnitude 7, come on. Ah, it missed. Oh, shit. Okay. Toxic. Ooh. That's a little scary. I maybe should have put Pecha Berries on more of my Pokemon here. That's fine, though. Toxic, as long as I switch out before that racks up too much damage. Magnitude 8. There we go, we hit. This might one-shot, actually. There it is, okay. Muck's defense is not all that. And I think he only has the one Muck, so I don't think Antifor's going to need to be used too much more here, so he should be able to just sit in the back. Coughing again, same deal, level 37 Coughing. I'm fine with that. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to... I think I'll bring in Kirby now, because he only has one more Pokemon left after this, and that's probably going to be a Weezing. And I want to have Kirby in against that Weezing because it's my best bet. So let's switch in Kirby. Smoke Screen. Ah, that's a little scary, but just one Smoke Screen is not the end of the world either. Psychic should be able to easily dispatch this thing. If Psychic from Kevin did it, then Psychic from Kirby is a no-brainer. A critical hit to boot, just to ow, that Coughing is having a bad day right about now, I'll tell you that much. And what do we got? We got his level 43 Weezing. Oh boy. Okay, so, well, let's Psychic. Okay. This could be a little bad, because Kirby's defense is not all that, and Poison is a physical typing. I could go for Hypnosis, but after those 2 accuracy drops, that's not going to hit, probably. Let's just keep trying to Psychic. Oh, no. Smoke Screen again. I'm going to try Psychic one more time and hope that he goes for another Smoke Screen here. What's he going to do? Toxic. I have the Pecha Berry, so that is good. There we go. Now, what I think I want to do, because I want to get out of here so I can reset my accuracy. So I think I'm going to actually bring in Antifor, because I feel like he's going to go for Toxic again, if you want, because he wants that. He's probably mad that I just healed it like that, because I predicted that. So let's bring him in. Toxic won't affect Antifor. And now he shouldn't go for Toxic on this turn, because it would be pointless against Antifor. And I can switch right back into Kirby. He might hit me with one Smoke Screen or some attack. I'd be more fine with an attack, personally. Sludge. He just wants to get this over with. How much is this going to do, though? Ouch. That is not ideal, but Psychic should kill in one hit. Fingers crossed. There it is, okay. That is that's one gym leader down today. 1 out of 2. Not bad at all. Huh, you have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. Gotta love that name, Soul Badge. Because Kirby has got soul. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises. It also lets you use Surf outside of battle. That's phenomenal. Take this. And we get TMO6, which I believe is Toxic. Same as Toxic. It's a secret technique dating back some 400 years. And just about any Pokemon can learn that, which is a really good thing. When afflicted by Toxic, a Pokemon suffers more and more. It suffers worsening damage as the battle wears on. It will surely terrorize foes. Yeah, it's basically the same sort of condition as Poison, except that the damage gets worse and worse with every passing turn, which is a very scary prospect. Let's go ahead and heal Antifor. And yeah, so that's that. So that is one gym leader down. I think I'm just going to go ahead and dig out of here now that I know that I can do that with gyms. Can't use that here. What was so special about Saffron Gym then? Maybe it's just because they knew it was easy to, or it wasn't too easy to get out with those teleport pads. Whatever, I can just walk anyway. Yeah, that's that. But I hesitate to say that Koga is probably the easier of the 2 gym leaders. It's amazing how a ninja can terrify even now. Let me check the statue just to make sure. Scope and Argon. Man, they're quick about that stuff. I didn't even see anyone right down there. Yeah, Sabrina. Because poison types just aren't that scary, honestly. But psychic types, we know this from experience with Kirby and going against Scope's Alakazam. Thankfully, we've had Kirby to counter that Alakazam every time. But they hit hard, not much resists them. They're fast most of the time. It's gonna be a little scary. But we gotta do it now, so let's go ahead and fly up to Saffron here and handle this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lead with Kirby. Hopefully be able to just stomp on through this gym with Kirby, but I do have some backup plans just in case it doesn't, just in case that fails. We first gotta get to Sabrina though now. Let me see if I can remember the path to her. If I remember right, I just kind of kept going back and forth between the bottom ones here. Let's try this. I think, yeah, I think I just kept going to like this bottom corner here is what it feels like. Bottom corner. Bottom corner. And bottom corner. This is the most riveting commentary I know. There it is. Alright, so easy enough. Here she is. Let's go ahead and switch Kirby out front. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give Kirby another item here. Probably another berry. But what would be good in this battle? Chesto berry doesn't matter because Kirby has insomnia anyway. Even if someone wants to try and go for hypnosis, that'd be fine. That's just a waste of turn on Sabrina's part. And I don't think she's going to go for that kind of stuff anyway. Person berry might not be the worst idea in case that something has Psybeam or Confusion, and it ends up getting that Confusion chance. Person berry will cure that, so that could be good. A straight up Lumberry that just cures any status, that might be a possibility. I think I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Person berry, because that's probably the most likely thing to happen. Sabrina is not famous for using status moves or anything like Koga was. She just kind of hits hard with psychic types. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this, I guess. Sabrina, you are scary, but you're the only thing standing between me and my next level limit, which is, I think, 50 or something, which is pretty good. So let's get it done. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. I started when a spoon was carelessly tossed, bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Man, I butchered that dialogue a little bit. Anyway, here she is. Oh god. No whip this time, thankfully, because her sprite had, I think, a whip in the original games, but here's Leader Sabrina anyway, with Kadabra. Level 38. Not bad, not bad. Not bad to start. Let's go ahead and Shadow Ball. Calm Mind. That's not bad, because Shadow Ball hits the physical side, as we've been over many, many times in the past. Can I one-shot? Maybe? There it is. Hey! Not bad at all, Kirby. Of course, that Kadabra's the least of our worries right now. Venomoth. That's bug poison, so Kirby should be able to stomp through this thing with Psychic easily enough. But if it doesn't one-shot, then I might be... Okay, it did one-shot. I was going to say I might be in for a bad bug-type move, but there's not a ton of terrible bug-type moves in this generation anyway. As we know, Leech, Life Hunk, Brandosto still. Alright, Mr. Mime should be felled by a Shadow Ball just as easily as Kadabra was. This might not be that bad, actually. This might be a shorter gym battle than Koga. Because I feel like her last Pokemon, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a level 43 Alakazam. There it is. And I feel like Shadow Ball should one-shot this thing. It has pretty bad defense. So depending on what it does this turn, it should be it. Psychic. You can take that. Not very effective. That's good, that's good. And there it is. Alright. I was worried about that, but I guess Kirby is really just the perfect counter to all Sabrina's team. Not bad in the slightest. Kirby's trying to learn Psych Up. Delete a move for Psych Up. Psych Up's an interesting move. It hypnotizes itself into copying any stat change made by the foe. I might as well get rid of Rest, because as we've been over, it's pointless, but I don't think that's going to be a permanent addition to our moveset. But, you know, it could come in handy. I don't know. There is Psych Up. feel like I'm gonna go ahead and get Dream Eater instead, though. There we go. That's Leader Sabrina. 2 gyms in 1 day. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. Your victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. That's a... I feel like you and Koga need to switch badge names, honestly. The Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Wait, please take this TM with you. TM4, I believe, is Calm Mind. Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power, people just don't realize it. TM04 is Calm Mind. It makes the Pokemon concentrate and raise both special attack and special defense. That is something to consider for Kirby as well. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If I should give Calm Mind to Kirby. Well, let's see who can learn it first. Just in case anyone else can learn it, that might be interesting. I can't think of anyone on our team who would really benefit all that much from it. Yeah, just Kirby. So it's either that, or there is the, now that we are able to use Surf outside of battle, there is the Dream Eater move tutor, which is what I'm leaning towards more, personally, just because I think I'd like to have that HP recovery move. And I could give them both to him, but that would constantly getting rid of more than just Psych Up. I digress, though. Feel free to leave a comment saying what you think the proper course of action there is. But yeah, that is 2 gyms out of the way. That level limit has now bumped up to 50. And that's going to be it for this video, I think. Because with that grinding montage, it's going to be a pretty standard length one here. At any rate, thanks everyone for watching. Oh, glad we made it through that. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It just goes to show what a little bit of preparation can do for you. At any rate, thank you everyone for watching. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.